We back, yo. It is now time for part 5 of that conversation between my child's mother and I. So, as I said before, this ain't just for me. It's for those who actually dealing with a situation similar to, or who might be dealing with some type of craziness and they don't know how to get out, while simultaneously giving the truth for my child, for my people, for those who have heard these falsified stories about me and about those around me who swear up and down they know what happened or what's going on. And they don't know nothing about nothing because they ain't doing nothing but taking a story that was told to them and spreading it. I ain't here to tell a story. I here to drop facts. I here to drop receipts. But while I drop these receipts, y'all go watch me work a little bit. All right. So, if you haven't been tuning in, just to play a little catch up, for the past couple of weeks, I've been dropping the truth about what's been going on with me, my child's mother, my son, and my mother, on how they all been a part of this crazy scheme for my biological mother to hide the fact that she was committing identity fraud with my information, with my son, to steal disability income because I'm damaged, not my child. And since she couldn't keep me in her house, she did everything in her power to keep my child. And the fact that I got all of the recordings, as well as police reports, and so much other pieces of documentation to prove that I didn't just fight this custody battle just for the fun of it. I was trying to be a father to my only son, and I had a whole bunch of parental interference from people who had nothing to do with my situation. But since so much people had so much to say and so much to do about what's been going on with me and my child, I'm going to go ahead and drop the facts on what really happened. Since now those same people are saying that I got my child expelled from school, I did this and he did that and he beating on his son. And it's just like, come on, man. Now my son playing into it. That's the part that's really like, really? But I got him too. I got you too. So that's why this is called The Truth for My Son. Because he is also playing into the foolishness. And you really got people believing you and knowing you lying. So, since you, your mama, and my mama all want to lie together, here we are. With me, by myself, once again, with the facts. So, as I said before, pay attention to your surroundings. Hopefully y'all know what's up, but I'm going to get right into this so that way y'all can hear part 5 of this recording from January 4th, 2022. And once again, you make up your own mind. I want you to hear what you hear. Here we go. Like, you're not making me look bad. You making you look bad. Like, you sitting there telling these people otherwise, and this is why it pissed me off so much, because Lula making him look bad. You influencing a child to hate his father for your own selfish reasons. You mad at me because I took the money from you. You ain't mad because you ain't got your grandson. You mad because you ain't got that guaranteed check. And that's why it just always rewind back to that. You fight me for a guaranteed check.
You know she get checks for the mother churn.
Exactly. She get checks for them and she get her own check.
What the heck she get a check for?
Because she get disability.
What disability she got?
She get disability because she been in an accident with me. And I remember the accident now. Like, I kept trying to figure out why I kept hearing Rock with me, and I kept having these like recollections of Sproul Avenue. And I remember she had a Buick, and we got T-Bone, and she been getting a check for that ever since.
You was little?
I was like 2-3 years old.
And you didn't get one for that?
No, because ain't nothing happened to me.
Oh, well, what the heck happened to her? What disability do she have? I understand she got an accident, but what's wrong with her?
She claims she got a learning disability due to it. Yep.
Okay.
Well.
Okay.
As I tell you before, I ain't got no reason to lie.
Wow. Wow. And they did well. She could have played, but
You already know she played the fool real fast. That's what she do.
wow. Okay.
That's what she do. She play the fool. And it's like, why you gotta play the fool for everything you do? And then even more, I be hearing confirmations from Lil Mama about how she trying to get her to do the same thing. Or just tell him to do this, or just tell him you that, or just tell him you sick. No, man. The government, whatever. Like, just to cut corners. Like, she don't know how to live normally. Everything got to be a corner cut. Everything got to be a backside. Like, no. And that's what pissed me off, because now D'Angelo thinking like that. That part.
That ain't cool, man.
He's
That's not how
thinking
you
like that.
live life.
No, it's not. You could do so much better for yourself if you're doing the right thing, because then you can focus on doing more of the right thing. You make more money. You know what I'm saying? You can make more things happen. And then you have other people help you do other things. Like, when you're doing dirt, you're going to get a bunch of dirty people around you doing dirt too. And then they're going to do dirt to you. And now you mad because the same slime ball stuff you been doing to everybody else, somebody did to you. And they probably going to do it 10 times worse and hit you where it hurt. So I can only imagine the foolishness she done told y'all about me. But at the end of the day, I don't care, because I know she lying.
Right.
I know who I am. I know what I built. I know how I built myself back up without her. Because all she keeps saying is, I've been taking care of y'all. No, you wasn't. I've been taking care of everybody. You were too busy trying to live your life. I've been a daddy in the house.
I remember when you used to go in houses, pulling it out, watching butt naked with
Right.
dude.
Y'all catch that? That shit, like, you just brought a crazy memory back. And that was on trackside.
Yeah.
When them boy was running the train on my little sister.
Yeah.
And Lula did nothing about it. It was me.
Nothing. You beat the brakes off her.
So I'm telling you, bro, like, I've been the only one taming that monster.
Okay.
And when everybody told me the real reason of why Lula moved the way she do is because she was a runaway, I was like, wow, it makes so much sense. And they started telling me the truth. Yeah, boy, she used to run away all the time. Dot had to tell them Dot had to write a letter to a woman named Annie Mae. That's who I thought was my granny. You know what I'm saying? Annie Mae is the person who was taking care of us in Florida. So that's who I thought was granny. And then when we come back to South Carolina, it's like, okay, this my other granny? Okay. Oh, this Dot. This the person you told me about. Oh, I don't want to be here.
Oh, so you ain't had no respect by then.
Right. I don't want to be here. Because my mama told me that you gave her up for adoption. And you only wanted her back for the check. That story sounds familiar. But this is what she told me as a child and continued to tell me this. So then when I get clarification from her sisters on multiple notes, like I ain't talked to both of them together, I talked to them separately. And they both told me the same thing. Boy, no, boy, your mama was a runaway. Boy, we had to wait for Doc to get her back. And there were multiple times she would run away. And they said once she turned 16, it was like they really couldn't do nothing to her back then because then they considered a 16 or 17-year-old adult. So, you know, she really ain't had no holes on her. And that's why, and it's crazy because I actually had found my mama fucking ID tag. I found Lula ID tag from Garrett. So you went to Garrett. You actually was on a good path. But just like now, you still a liar. And you still doing a bunch of petty stuff. And you still being a runaway. Because you running away from the truth on so many levels. Big facts. Now you hear from the source.
Oh, yeah.
So I hope this bring you more than just clarification, but a new perspective on everything.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay.
It really does.
I don't want my son acting like this.
I don't want him acting like this.
You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And he'll call you, he'll try to call Lula to back him up because he feel like y'all against me.
Well, there's no more calling her.
Right.
No more.
So
That's a lie. You on that one.
That woman is a compulsive liar and a manipulator on so many levels. And it's sad because even more, just recently, when after we had the first confrontation and D'Angelo called her, it's sad that my aunts have to call her and say, Ann, what happened? Girl, he been beating on D, and he hit him with a belt buckle. And it was like, nah, Ann.
Wait. What are you talking about?
This was the last time before Christmas break, right before Christmas break.
Okay.
She was telling them that I slapped D'Angelo with a belt buckle. They said, no, Ann, be for real now. I talked to Chubb, tell me what happened. Oh, no, okay. D tell me that he was beating him. Oh, but you say he hit him with a belt buckle. No, I'm just telling you what D tell me.
Nah, he would have told me that.
Right.
That's crazy.
But you telling everybody else.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So these are the rumors that flare up quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she need a life. She really need a life.
She need to get her ass whooped. That's how I feel. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put that in God's hands. But aside from that, like, it's sad to see that woman move the way she do against me. You know? And even in court, for her to blurt out, Your Honor, he came in my house and he punched my grandson in the face. I'm like, ooh, that's how that went down? That's how that went down. Right. Okay. And then you pull out a whole bunch of pictures and you trying to showcase like you've been in D'Angelo's life. No, you had him in your house. You can't be in my son's life if he could tell his teachers, my granny don't answer her phone. All she do is
watch all them daggone chairs.
Like, she don't answer her phone and she don't text nobody. And then you hang up on the teachers, like they document all this. Yes, they do.
No.
So it's way bigger than just us right now. Like, Lula got to get out the picture, period.
Right.
Like, I pray God handle this a whole lot faster. But, you know what I'm saying? This is the fight right now. And
he ain't gonna like it, but he's just gonna have to get with the program.
Right, because if not, she gonna keep riling him up. She gonna keep riling him up. And right now, since I'm the bad guy, she gonna rile him up against me. But just as fast as I'm the bad guy, you can be the bad guy.
Right. Right.
Because she don't care. That woman ain't got no respect for nobody but herself. And I don't even think she respects herself that much.
I don't think so either.
Oh.
Just crazy.
So now you hear from the source. Any other questions as far as anybody say I say something, call me.
Sure will.
You know what I'm saying? And once again, as far as what happened in the past, like I say, I forgive you for those moments, but I can't forget them.
Gotcha.
Can't forget them. It just helps.
I think you said that same thing in 2014.
Yeah. Like I said, I ain't changed. I just evolve. I just grow and do my best to stay out everybody else's way so I can focus on building my way.
Right.
And that's just always been my mentality. Like, how can I have me and mine grow? So from here on out, let's try to work on this for our child, you know, because I'm the type of person when I feel like I've been done wrong or I feel like somebody played me in any way, shape, or form, I just cut ties and I keep pushing.
Right.
That's how I move. Like, even my queen now, she was like, how can you do that? Like, I can forgive people. I done been fucked over so many times, but the way you do it, it just seems cold. That's how I have to move. That's how I have to move, because I've dealt with people on so many different levels that I've seen how dirty people can get.
Right.
Like, the fact that I was fighting for my son this whole time, and even in the midst of putting myself through school and still trying to be close to D'Angelo, she is lying to everyone, telling them I'm homeless, I'm living with white people. I don't know what that got to do with anything. Why I tell people I'm living with white people? I guess that's the worst of the worst. But you telling them I'm living with white people, and then you telling them that I'm living on the streets and I don't love my son and all I do is beat on him. Like, this whole beat on him thing, and then you got him believing the same thing. Like, stop it. Please stop it. And you still trying to stress the time that he wrote on my TV. Of course I'm going to discipline him. He's my child. You know that's a no-no. He played video games with me. So you know better than to be writing on the TV.
Right.
So you get the belt. Pop, pop, pop. But you don't sit there and keep telling everybody, all I do is beat on my child. Because that's not what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So please educate our son on the truth, but still help him understand that he got growing to do. And I understand your feelings on how you feel like he needs to know maybe later, but please not right now. Because Lula is doing a number on him.
Right.
And it's crazy that I keep having to think about that, because I don't know what she really telling him. I can only imagine what she really telling him. But the ugly part about it is he's being told this and he's believing it. That's what's ugly about it. He believes it. Because if he didn't believe it, then I would be like, all right, just as long as you understand Daddy here for you, you're close to your mama now, boom. But no, he really believes everything Lil tell him.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Now, I'm going to ask for your permission in this sense, to educate him a little bit about our conversation tonight when I speak to him tomorrow.
Yep.
Because I don't want him to ever be feeling like all I do is this and all I do is that. That's not the case.
Right.
Like I told you before, I can show you better and I can tell you on so many levels that that's not how that's happening.
Gotcha. I'm all for it. I'm all in.
Alright, I'm take your word on that. That's all I can do.
Right. But I can show you better than I can tell you.
Alright. I pray for that. I really do. Because I really don't want to see my son in a bad place. Like,
Right.
I'm to the point now to where he started cutting up even more. I'm putting him on a skater straight program.
Look, he already was talking about that. And he think he can get through that. Because we said that. We was watching that. Say, listen, y'all keep cutting up. Y'all going right there.
Yeah, he can't deal with that. He's too
they ain't
emotional.
gonna get me. They ain't gonna do nothing to me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he can't even handle talking to daddy. So I know if a person who ain't got no holds ball to really put you in the corner, you gonna cry.
You're right.
Big fact.
So that's where we at with this, man. I'm about to get back on my computer because I gotta censor stuff off.
Okay.
Do you feel like you got closure from the situation now?
Yes, a whole lot.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Alright. Because, in all honesty, I don't have anything else to ask. Like I said, when things happened in the past, and as far as, the whole shit to Fred, and fucking me fighting for him, and us having our battles, like, I'm not on that.
Right. Now, I did not have sex with anybody while I was pregnant. I did not.
Okay.
It was after, not while I was pregnant.
Okay. But, like I said, that's the past for me.
Right.
I'm not dwelling on that. I ain't speaking on that to nobody, especially not our son. Because for me, that's none of his business. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shouldn't affect you now,
Right.
And that's why I'm personally saying, like, we don't have to communicate none of that with him. Now, once he get of age, and he got a lot more understanding of life and how things play out, basically the next 4 years, after that, you could tell him whatever. Because by then, he should be able to comprehend what's being presented to him with his own mind and fully understand what's happening. Right now, he way too emotional. He way too impressionable. And Lula is doing her number on him. Like, I gotta pray she ain't put root on him or something, man. Like
I heard about that too.
see what I'm saying? Like, that's
You
how
heard about that
dirty
too?
she is, man. Like, she real low like that. And it's like, I got some of her traits, but it's not in a negative way. It's in a very positive way.
Right.
And I'm grateful. Even my aunts them tell me, boy, we so happy you ain't like your mama, because she lied too damn much. Man, listen, I'm happy I'm not like her, because it used to hurt my feelings to hear her lie to people. Like, I'm sitting right next to you, and I know what just happened, and you get on the phone with your friends and put on this big facade, like, you just...
That's why I was wondering why Trish, I said that's supposed to be her best friend.
Trish stopped
but
dealing with
and
her
I
for
knew
that.
it had to be something more than what she was saying.
No, because she been lying on Trish. Trish confronted her, and she boo-hoo cried to Trish about that you supposed to be my friend, my best friend, and all this other stuff. No. Trish said, I knew what you saying, and this ain't the first time you done said something wild about me. Like, no, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? She done lie on her own sisters. She done lie on Trish. She done lie on Rosanna, she done lie on Diane. She done lie on Sally. The whole clique. She done lie on all of them in some way, shape, or form till they don't want to deal with her no more. So that should tell you a lot.
That's crazy.
And these are people who I knew since I was a little boy. I'm talking about 6, 7 years old, they've been friends. And now they don't want to deal with you. And then when they come and talk to me, they tell me, oh yeah, she been lying on us. It just, this was the last time. We wasn't taking it no more. Wow. She all been lying.
On my end, it was the other way around.
No. What they got to lie on her about?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Like, what they really got to lie on her about? Like, what are you doing that's so great that they have to lie about what you doing? Because you tearing yourself down from what anybody can see. Your house is always in a disarray. And then for her to be telling me, oh yeah, they tell me you was trying to call the police on me. I ain't got time to call the police on you. I'm on the way to Atlanta. I gotta handle something. Or they tell me you was gonna call the police on me because you see the churn eating a roach. Wow, the fact that somebody has to call the police on you saying that says a lot. Big fact.
The churn eating a roach. The freak.
Yeah. This Lula. That's Lula. But now the truth is out. And do it as you please. You know, just the only thing I ask for is we keep our son in a better place and away from Lula. Because that person there is not Tater.
Got it.
Yeah. After now almost 10 years of living outside of her house, so many people confirm how much of a liar, how money hungry, how compulsive of a liar she is, how manipulative she is. And it took for me to be on the streets to learn that. I mean, everywhere I went. Boy, yeah, your mama always been about that money. Boy, yeah, you know that's how Ann moved. Yeah, she always been about that paper. I was like,
dang.
Wow. But yeah, you know, ain't nobody to tell you nothing because that's your mama. So, but yeah, if she acting like this with you, that's the truth, bro. She always been like that. Wow.
Dang.
Wow. So imagine how my perspective changed once I was outside her house. Because not only did you evict me, and I'm talking about you made your moves quick to try to get me out the way. But just as fast as you've been moving me out the way, you've been spreading your lies. So, once again, I ain't got no reason to lie to you. And I've been trying to keep D'Angelo close to you. But I couldn't even get close to my own son.
Right.
I pray you tame Naya. And, get her under control. Because I don't want that problem out of D'Angelo, too.
Right. They start smelling themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And they grown.
But see, what D'Angelo failed to realize is your daddy don't take no shit. And he keep trying, bro. I'm trying so hard. Trying so hard not to conduct business with him like a man. Because he keep talking like a man. But like you say, it's really a facade, like you perpetrating. You And what it really is he ain't had no real consequences.
He didn't. He really didn't. He really didn't.
He ain't had no real consequences. And that's why he moving the way he doing. That's why he acting the way he doing. And then,
so he talked to her.
Man, listen, I've heard it. This is why I came up there. Like, I left from Florida the next day. Like, I was not supposed to come back to Florida yet. I didn't come back to South Carolina yet. But as soon as she called me and I heard him on the other line, oh, so what you gonna do? You gonna call the police on me, bruh? You gonna call the police on me, bruh? And I'm like, oh, that ain't my son.
Wow.
Okay, I'll be up there tomorrow. Allie, I gotta go to South Carolina. What happened? D'Angelo Wild. Okay. Jumped in the car, pull up, and that's when the foolishness started to happen. Oh, and matter of fact, while we having this conversation, let me clarify that day. To clarify that day, Lula called me because D'Angelo was wilding. I come up there. It's Easter weekend. Matter of fact, since you don't want to listen, you coming with me. Because we gonna have a conversation. And if you can't tame yourself then I'm gonna take this belt to your ass. But then he tells me, oh no, I gotta babysit. Babysit? Who you babysitting? Now I find out later that in reality, he's supposed to be babysitting the same probation officer grandson. How you babysitting your own probation officer grandson? Lula, you done got in that quick with the lady that you offering babysitting services? So D'Angelo's supposed to be watching the same police officer who's his probation officer grandchild. Okay. So then she try to sideswipe it real quick. No, he ain't got babysit. He can go. I said, come on, D'Angelo, you going with me. And that's when he thought about it. Oh, yeah, I'm in trouble. No, I'm not going. D'Angelo, don't play with me. Let's go. I don't want to go. D'Angelo, this is not the time. Let's go. And then Lula says, D, go get your clothes. Go ahead with your daddy now. Go ahead with your daddy. Like she really don't care. So then D'Angelo goes in the house. I'm standing outside almost 15 minutes. She come back to the door. Yeah, he getting his stuff together. I said, why I feel like she lying? D'Angelo comes back to the door. I'm not going nowhere. D'Angelo, I'm not playing with you, son. Let's go. No, I'm not going. You get loud. I don't want to go with you. All right. See, I was trying to be nice, but now I'm going to have to wear your ass out right here on the spot. Let's go. Take the belt to that ass. Wow. No, I don't want to go. D'Angelo, let's go. Wow. So then Lula pulls out the phone, and I stop, and I point at her, and I say, you make sure you record the whole thing and not just the parts that make you look good. Mm-hmm. And then she stopped recording. Oh, no, I record everything. No. Right. So D'Angelo plops back down on the ground. Get up, son. No. Then he says, you just mad because I don't want to go with you. And then he looks at Lula and say, you just mad. I was bad for one day. Uh-huh. Try it again, son, because right now you playing the same role Lula played. You trying to manipulate the situation. You know you in trouble. So let's go. No, I don't want to go. D'Angelo, let's go. I'm going to take you. I go to grab him. He start dropping and flopping. Oh, my God. I am really fighting with my son for him to go. I'm not right there. That's the end of part 5. We still got 6, 7, 8, and 9 to go. Each one of those about 30-minute increment, except for the last one. And I got some other information to share with y'all later, but the main thing right doing here, once again, showcasing the truth. So not just my people know what's up, so my son can better know what really happened, what was really said, what your mama really say, what your daddy really say, and what really happened. But also for anybody who's dealing with a situation like this to learn what to do. You need to record everything. Everything. And just pay attention to your own behavior, because they're gonna use it against you. So you got to keep a cool head. You got to keep your wits about you. And you got to make sure that you're not wilding either, because they're going to use every little bit they can get to try to pull the strings on the emotions of these cops, these judges, and anybody they can get to help get the outcome that they want. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all next time. And I will be sharing some more information, because, you know, the few people she just talked about, Miss Trish, my aunts, and a couple other people actually looked out and actually gave me some real help in the situation. So I got to get them some highlights. But once again, they helped me in ways that other people was afraid to or refused to. So I got to show them big thanks once again and highlight them in some way, shape, or form. So I say thank you again to anybody who actually paying attention to this. And till next time, Chubb out.